She said, "My ex texted me back, so you and me are done." 3 years later, she was begging for what she threw away. I was making that pasta dish she loved, the one my grandmother taught me. She was sitting on the couch scrolling through her phone when she just announced it. "My ex texted me back, so you and me are done." No warning, no conversation, just done. 8 months of building something real, and she ended it while I was stirring pasta sauce. I stood there holding a wooden spoon while she explained that she'd reached out to Jonathan last week, just to get closure. Now he texted back saying he missed her and wanted to try again. Jonathan, the ex who'd cheated on her multiple times. Jonathan, who she'd cried about exactly once when we first started dating. Now suddenly Jonathan was her destiny, and I was in the way. I didn't even finish cooking, just turned off the stove, grabbed my jacket, and left. She called after me that we could still be friends, that I was a great guy who'd find someone perfect for me. 3 days later, she posted their reunion on Facebook, back where we belong, with about 50 heart emojis. Everyone saw it before I did. The humiliation was complete. They all knew she'd traded me for someone who'd already proven he didn't value her. Our mutual friends picked sides immediately. They'd always been meant for each other. You were just helping her heal. Like I was some kind of emotional band-aid she ripped off the second the real thing came back. That same week, the investment firm in Seattle called. I'd turned them down twice before because Betty said long distance would never work. Now I had nothing keeping me in Phoenix. I packed everything into my car, deleted all social media, and drove 22 hours straight. Started over in a city where nobody knew I was someone's second choice. Seattle changed everything. The investment firm paid me 3 times what I made in Phoenix. I worked 18-hour days, managed million-dollar portfolios, got promoted twice in 14 months. No distractions, just work. 18 months after leaving Phoenix, curiosity got the better of me. I created a fake Instagram just to check what became of Betty and Jonathan. Her profile told the whole story. The honeymoon phase post with Jonathan had slowly disappeared. Then came the cryptic quotes about knowing your worth. The single girl brunches started appearing. Then nothing for 3 months. Finally, a post about new beginnings and leaving toxic people behind. Jonathan had done exactly what everyone knew he would. The pattern was so predictable it was almost sad. 3 years after that night in her apartment, Phoenix called me back for a conference. The morning of my presentation, I needed coffee. Muscle memory took me to our old spot, the place where Betty and I had our first date. She was behind the counter, actually working there. The same coffee shop where she used to lecture me about not being ambitious enough while she was unemployed. Still wearing the same hairstyle, same nervous laugh when she recognized me. Her hand actually shook as she reached for the register. The name tag said shift supervisor like it was some kind of achievement. "Aaron?" Her voice cracked. "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" She looked at my outfit, the Rolex, the tailored suit, the confidence that comes from knowing exactly who you are. "You look completely different, like really different." "Conference downtown," I said casually, grabbing my usual laptop bag. "Giving the keynote, actually. How have you been, Betty?" She started talking fast, the way she always did when she was nervous. "Good, really good. Just taking some time to figure things out. The coffee shop is temporary, obviously, just until I figure out my next move. Jonathan and I didn't work out. Lasted maybe 6 months. He was messaging other girls the whole time we were back together. His ex, some girl from his gym, even this teenager at his work. Can you believe that? After everything he promised about changing?" I could, actually. A monkey could have told her this would happen, but I just nodded. "That's rough, buddy." She leaned forward across the counter, lowered her voice even though the shop was empty. "I made a mistake, Aaron. A huge mistake. I see that now. You were building something real and I couldn't see it. I was stupid, choosing him over you. Maybe we could grab dinner, talk about things, see if there's still something there. I get off at 6. That Thai place you loved is still open." Her eyes kept darting between my watch and my face, calculating what she'd thrown away. The desperation was obvious. She touched my hand on the counter, the same gesture she'd used when we first met. I pulled out my phone to check the time. My lock screen showed Stephanie, the surgeon I'd been dating for 6 months. She graduated from Johns Hopkins and ran her own practice in Seattle. Betty saw the picture of this beautiful, successful woman on my phone and her face completely fell. "Is that your girlfriend?" "Yeah, Stephanie. She's actually why I can't do dinner. I'm flying back right after my keynote. She's got this medical conference thing in Seattle tonight. You know how it is." She didn't know how it was. She'd never know how it was because she'd chosen Jonathan's empty promises over someone who was actually becoming something.